Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. We have one more guy, and his name is Chari. 13 years of experience in the non-IT field, completely into operations. And 2002, I think BCom passed out, and 2005 MCom passed out guy. And no clue, how the IT industry works, completely into operations and sales, I think, but it does not have any clue, but only he has a knowledge that in his office somebody is working with Excel, so Excel, and after that the IT people are working with SQL. So that is when he decided I wanted to work with IT, even though he is not coming from IT background, completely BCom and MCom in 2002 2005, so almost 17 years back he's completed his education. So it tells us that age is not important factor to crack the interviews now. And 13 years of this one, and almost I think you put some 3.5 or 4.5 years experience as a Power BI and ETL and SQL in experience, and is able to crack three interviews. I remember one interview is 15 lakhs of salary package, and Sonata company planning to offer him 1.5 lakhs per month, approximately 18 to 20 lakhs of salary package for him. And I think Mindtree also is able to crack the interviews, right? So a BCom guy, and that too 10, 12 years completely into operations and the other things. He never knew about the IT. So he met me, I think 4, 5 months back, February month, he joined with GoOnlineTrainings.com. He came to officer, I wanted to speak with you once. And this is what is my story. And I wanted to start my career. Is it a right decision to choose the career path into IT? And I wanted to take Power BI and ETL and SQL Server. Sir, you tell me honestly whether I can crack it or not. Because for him, education is BCom, that to 2002 passed out, and completed 10 years of experience. And currently he was getting 11 lakhs of salary package, and he quit in month of December itself, I think. Then he wanted to jump into IT industry. And the first factor is the age. The second factor is qualification. The third factor is not coming from IT industry, whether I can learn this course or not. But only thing is that gets to take the course, and hard work, dedication, positive attitude, helping nature, all these things are there. So because of those attitudes, he's able to crack the interviews. He joined with Go Online Trainings in the February 2022. Now he got almost three offer letters, right? 15 lakhs one, 18 lakhs with Sonata, and Mindtree, I think, offer yet to come. So now I will open floor to Mr. Chari, and tell me about your the journey, how you come to know about this institution, how the training help you to crack the interviews. So whatever you wanted to share, please share, Chari. Yeah.
Sure, sir. Thanks, sir. A very good morning to all. So my journey was into completely operations, almost 13 years plus years of experience in operations. So all these years, I struggled a lot in the operations. When I was in my hometown, I used to get hardly 10,000, 12,000 salary. So since I don't have any scope to grow in my hometown, I moved to Hyderabad in 2012. Again, I started career with corporate companies. But even though, since I am not from IT background, and since I have a only degree BCom computers applications and MCom, uh, so only in the operations field I was getting the opportunities, but with less salaries. So after working 2012 to 2014, to two and a half, after working 2.5 years, 3 years. So luckily, actually, I used to see the IT people how they are working and on which applications they are working. So when I see in the Carvi computer, we used to capture the transactions in the front end application where they used to give training to us. And sometimes, luckily, I got an opportunity to sit with the IT team and let the things done with them. So then I got to know they are using SQL and other couple of tools. Okay, so what I observed is whatever we capturing the transactions in the front end application, they used to see the data in the back end. Okay, so how it is happening? So I observed a couple of things, and then I decided in future, come what may I have to learn SQL. So that is the first motivation myself. So after working more than 2.5 years, I got an opportunity again with State Sheet HCL, again on operations only. But even though I worked there more than 3 years, 3 years, 9 months, there is no growth. In 3 years, I got high salary. Out of 3 years, I got just not even 5,000 hike, not even 5,000 hike. So again, I decided I quit from there without job. And luckily, within a 10-15 days, I got an opportunity as a contract job to work with Franklin Templeton on behalf of Bhaskar vendor. So that was 1 year contract job, and it got completed in December 31st. But from November itself, I started doing some kind of research and Ricky to search for Power BI training courses in the YouTube. And earlier also, one of my friend told me there is a future in with Power BI reporting tool. So when I going through the YouTube videos, when I found Bhaskar sir YouTube videos, and when I'm listening couple of demo classes, Bhaskar sir clearly told that if you learn only reporting tool Power BI, there are no jobs in the market. So this word strongly registered in my mind. So at the time, Bhaskar was sir was telling in the videos, apart from reporting Power BI tool, we must learn SQL and ETL activities as well. Only then we have more opportunities in the market. So that is the reason I decided in the November month itself. But since I'm doing a night shift job, completely core night shift job, I cannot decided to join in the course. And when I completed with my last working day, December 31st, since I'm doing continuously night job since 5 years, 4.5 years, I took rest for entire January month and February month first. Before that, actually 26th January or 27th January, I received a message in the WhatsApp stating Priya sent a message, February batch is going to start and on February 1st. And before that, a couple of demos already I listened. And February month, when batch is going to start, I joined in the February month batch, and I got the link. And again, I gone through the demo classes. I paid fee, the entire 25,000 fees I paid, and I started February along with the February batch. And coming to my practice and the course, how the way I prepared. So from the day one, so already Bhaskar sir suggested that you will have a morning class with the Power BI, and you will get the entire package of SQL 65 videos, which includes SQL basics and TSQL, advanced TSQL videos. So you have to listen morning Power BI class and practice only half an hour. It is more than enough. So I used to listen morning class, and I used to practice on Power BI only for 1 hour, and just I used to leave it that. And the rest of the day, I used to concentrate more on SQL only. So daily I used to put a target. I all the entire 65 videos, daily 2 videos I put target for a day. And as I decided, I used to complete 2 videos, and like the way in a exactly 35 days, I could complete SQL. And as I said earlier, my practice is each concept wise. When I'm preparing, I used to prepare a Word document, and I used to prepare a Excel document as well. In Excel document, each column I used to put that video name, and in the other beside column, whatever the important contents, I used to put the side heading column, the explanation of 1 or 2 lines of headings. That will be like a interview question or notes explanation, whatever it may be. So that will keep on accumulate when I'm going to video by video. So end of the day, I have a almost in Excel 100 lines of contents. So it will be very useful to refer at the time of interview. And also the Word document, what I did practice, writing SQL queries, practicing on packages of ETL, okay, and practicing of Power BI. I used to take screenshots and explanation on the bottom of screenshots. So that's how I used to prepare. So what happened recently from Maharashtra, one guy called me, Praveen. Sir, you share me your notes and whatever the material you prepared. One thing I told him, I can share my notes with you, but if you already he told me I don't have any notes. I did practice and I attended the classes off and on. I did miss the some of the classes. So please share me your notes. I can prepare. One thing I told him, if I can, even though if I can share my notes to you, if you read them, if you read my notes, you cannot understand anything, because the notes, it's completely depends on my understanding. And when I'm going through the videos, as per my understanding, I did prepare that notes. But even though I share my notes, if you can read that, you cannot understand anything, until unless you go through the videos. You
It
go
is
through the
fun.
videos.
Good,
So
good, good.
finally, what I did, the sample copy of Word document and the sample copy of one Excel sheet, I shared with him, and he did appreciated to me, sir, the way you prepared the notes and the Excel, it is very good. I will follow and I'll go through the entire videos and I will prepare the notes the way you prepared.
I think you should also give those Excel sheets and everything in a Telegram group. These people can use it, so
Definitely.
that you can also mentor them. So
Yeah.
people who are not able to, prepare well, or if
Yeah.
they have any concern, I think Shiva and other people, please support them so that these guys also get a lot of calls. And especially we're conducting every Saturday. Madhavs are conducting how to upload CV in the Naukri, how to get more calls, right? So if you have more SSIS and ETL and SQL and this stuff, you will be able to get a lot of calls, and our team is going to be helping you to, get the more calls. Be in touch with Mr. Madhu sir, so that every Saturday afternoon 2:30 we are having, online classes. I think you are there in the Telegram group. I think Madhu sir is also there. So utilize those opportunities and try to increase calls more. So last 10 days, 15 days, every day we're getting 2 to 3 offer letters. I have a lot of offer letters. I can share it with you. See how many offers people have got it. So last
Hello,
15,
sir.
20
Bhaskar,
days, these
sir.
are the offer letters people have received it from our end. So only the reason these people are able to crack the interviews because of the training of 3 to 4 months and a dedicated hard work and practicing not only Power BI along with that ETL and other stuff. Okay, yeah. So that is how the Chari is, came into IT industry. Okay, out of 13 years, how many years you put relevant experience as a Power BI and MSBA Chari?
4.6, sir. Actually, the Frankel Templeton contract job 10 months and straight sheet HCL 3.9 years. Altogether, it is coming to 4.6 years of experience. So exactly the entire 4.6 years I did put on Power BI and ETL SQL.
Yeah. So what did you prepare more as per your understanding, more and more SQL and then Power BI? And did you do the end-to-end project?
No, sir. Actually,
Okay.
so what was happened when I joined February 1st? Okay, so simultaneously in the morning, as I said, just I used to prepare only 1 hour on Power BI and
Correct.
entire day SQL. So in a 35 days, I could complete SQL, and at that time, Power BI is on in the mid. So
Correct.
that
Correct.
the DAX was pending. So another 45 days was pending for Power BI. In that time, I could complete SSIS.
Fine.
Okay,
Now you
except
compulsorily do end-to-end project because if you get more and more opportunities in ETL as well, you
correct,
can
correct,
easily crack it. Don't stop it. So you have to do it.
correct.
And very good. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Tell me.
what I thought is, except to project, rest of the things I did completely, including data warehouse concept.
Correct.
So what I thought is, I can put my resume. Meanwhile, I can continue with the project. Okay. So that till the time I get a job, I can complete the project. I thought like that. But what was happened, I put the resume and just I went to hometown to my cousin marriage. I was there in one week in Warangal. I attended a couple of calls as well, one first round, first interview, second interview, like that. And I came back to Hyderabad. Third interview, it got confirmed. And now I'm there at sixth video to the project. Okay.
Okay.
So I, because time is wasting almost, it's being 5 months, sir, without job. So I have a couple of financial
Issues as well. Yes,
issues
yes.
as well, because almost 5 months, right? So that's the reason finally decided, and on May 8th I did I uploaded a resume in the Naukri. Very next day onwards, I start calls are started, and now also I'm receiving many calls. And yesterday one of the guy called, and when I'm saying like I got job opportunity 2 days back, 3 days back, sir, can you please deactivate your Naukri profile so that uh,
Other people can get the opportunities.
ah, ah, ye- so
Right. So
so
some people are saying no calls, but our students are getting plenty of calls every day. Our guys are cracking 2 to 3 interviews. One guy, Govindu, has 4 offer letters. He's joined an Infinity company. Like that, many people are getting much more opportunities. If you have the time and dedication, definitely getting into IT industry is not a big task at all. But only thing is that you have to choose the proper institution, not the brokers, right? So we're planning to start the complete training with the placement support and end-to-end support will be given by us. And we're going to be starting a June 1st morning, 8 o'clock. New batch is going to be, starting. And the meeting ID and everything will be given in the YouTube description. You can just, click on that. 3 demos will be there completely free. Non-IT people completely come into IT industry. So you read, recent magazines coming in audio and other Telugu and English magazines where you have much more opportunities in the IT industry. And if you're from the non-IT background, the big, the difficulty is that, the learning new technologies or new skills, even though you're MBA graduate or a BTech, BCom graduates, you have the certificates. So with the certificates, getting into IT industry is very, very difficult. And don't approach brokers. If you approach brokers, they take your money, they take everything. Then within 3 to 4 months, you will be able to lose the job, or you will be working for a smaller, project where there is no growth is there. So you dedicate at least 3 to 4 months time and attend our live classes from June 1st morning, 8 o'clock. So anybody can attend. Age is not a important factor at all, because all these guys who cracked the interview, they already crossed 40 years, right? So that 10, 20, 10 years in operations and 11 years into the other oil and natural fields. So completely non-IT people are coming to the IT because of the awesome salaries, and IT is booming now, anything. So you can easily get into IT industry, but with the proper mentoring and the proper guru's help. And Chari is able to crack 3 rounds, and Shiva is able to crack two. And I can show you these guys are got the offer letters lost in 10, 15 days. Lot of offers are coming. And today I have received one more mail from, just now I have received one more mail from one more guy. He also, got an offer with Exaware. So people are getting. So why only go online trainings? Because we are going to be starting from very, very basic level. I assume that you don't know anything about IT. I assume that you don't know anything about IT. That is where I'm going to be starting my SQL classes, Power BI classes, and the ETL and reporting classes, so that anybody can come into IT industry, even though you're coming from different fields, BCom, MBA, MCom, Open University, diploma guys, many people, B pharmacy guys, M pharmacy guys, 10 years, 15 years of gap, working as a data entry operator, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. You can easily come into the IT industry, but only thing is the dedication is important. Yeah. So that is what is, you know, the important factor, guys. And if you have any other questions, so definitely we can talk to you in the June 1st in the live demo class. Please join this. And congratulations once again, Mr. Chari and Shiva. So they're able to crack the interviews on their own without proxies. That is the beauty about this story. So anything you wanted to share, Chari or Shiva?
Everyone will fail in the initial interviews. Even I failed 1 and 2 and third I selected, and fourth to fifth almost they were in pipeline, and Sonata also offered me with more salary. And finally when Mindtree they did delay in the second round interview. After accept this offer letter, they called me again 2 days back, and they were telling we will arrange second round of interview. So I said, sorry, I got already an opportunity, and I joined in the company. So they said, oh, it's okay, fine. And also
Excellent.
so many calls receiving from market. Market is very good this time. Calls are like, I'm receiving calls like anything. Daily couple of 3-4 calls I'm receiving.
Very good. Fantastic, guys. And thank you so much for your.
Hello, sir. Bhaskar, sir. Good
Yeah,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I am also yesterday I cleared the interview. Yeah, Exaware Technologies, SQL developer with SSIS as well as BI.
Satish Kuruba.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
I
Very good.
uploaded only Friday, 20th uploaded. I got calls on Monday and scheduled interviews around. I got per day around 10 to 15 to 20 calls at a time.
Oh, excellent. Satish from which
There is a booming
background?
on SQL Server and SSIS just like amazing. I didn't have a time to take the calls also.
Okay,
I
Satish.
scheduled interviews at a per day around 3 to 4 calls.
Very
I
good. Very
uploaded
good.
just only on Friday. I got scheduled calls on Tuesday 1 call, and Wednesday 3 interviews happened. In that I cracked 2, and yesterday has L2 round and HR round. Yesterday itself I cleared Exaware Technologies, and they told me how to join. Immediate requirement is there around 10.5 lakhs of annum. Another company like H is also I did. I asked him. I already cracked the interview. I expecting about that. They told me calling later and like that.
Excellent.
So today is they told me Exaware Technology. You can share today documents. By that you can join at Monday itself only.
So Satish, where are you coming from? Which background are you from? BCom or BTech?
No, sir. I completed MTech in JNTU Anantapur and joined as a assistant professor in Annamachara Institute of Technology, Tirupati. I worked around 2 years in that college, but I didn't get any salary increment. Just I got only one year salary increment for 2 years. And that too very 2000 only increment.
How many years of non-IT experience you have?
I have 2 years of experience, but
In faculty, right?
yeah, but I didn't kept MTech while attending interviews. I due to the suggestion of my friend, they told me to you can put 5 years of experience and remove the MTech. In that, I asked him. I attended the last Saturday call about calls regarding that. That sir told me, Umapati, I think. You have put only 3.3 years above. Again, I discussed that same thing with my friend. They told me, don't think that you have put 5 years only. So, but 95% of calls getting by senior software engineer or JD only. Only 1 to 3 calls that reject it. So don't put 3 years. Salary also depends on the experience only.
What is the salary the Exaware company is planning to give, Satish?
10.5, sir.
Okay.
So, but it is a disadvantage. Means only within a immediate joining is there.
Correct,
So
correct.
yesterday,
Many companies are asking like that. Yeah.
yesterday I completed. I only attended on Tuesday, Wednesday. L1 and L2 will be the Thursday itself. 2 or more companies also. They asking while interview also they told me you have require only immediate joiners. So many companies are telling around 90% of companies telling me immediate joining as well as the immediate joining with SQL Server as well as the SSIS and MSBI. So I got calls Power BI and less, but it is a chance is there. But I had a SQL developer. They asked questions L1 round totally about SQL Server section 1 only. So totally, if you know SQL Server section 1 means you can crack yourself. But on another topic in T-SQL will be the indexes. So these are three, this section one and indexes, if you know, means you can crack 95% of calls.
Correct.
I got around in that 100%, I got around 90% of questions on SQL Server L1 round, and just 100% only. Next second L2 round, they asked about SSIS. Totally around SSIS only L2 round, and only one question from Power BI. So they asked me about how to show 2020 data is there and 21 data is there. How to can compare these two with cluster chart. I told him by using same pay last year we have to compare the like that. So after completing within 10 minutes, they called me. We have shortlisted. When to join? Immediate requirement is there. So they told me how to share today to 12 p.m. before documents. Okay, I can share that. By that, we can share our offer letter, and we have to join on Monday.
Very good, very good. So you will be going to get good
so
offer.
many calls is there.
Yeah,
if
too
you
many
put a
calls are
sequence
there. People are
in
not
that,
uploading
but in that my friend told me the suggestion regarding you put 5 years. In that you have to don't put 5 years experience on all the packages. You put whichever the tool you have more knowledge, you can put that more and less thing remain. I put SQL Server and SSIS data modeling, data warehousing as 3.1 years, and Power BI has only 2.3 years.
Okay,
So
out of 5 years of experience.
yeah, I divide like that. By that we get less questionings and high salary.
Very good, very good. See,
It
all
is
these
a
are
very,
important
this
points.
is very advantage for me to got calls like booming.
Correct. You have to derive, and
Yeah,
please, share the CV in the Telegram group so that people can understand. Remove your phone number and email ID. Just share the generalized CV so that these people also can see it and use their pleasure.
Okay, sir.
Congratulations, Satish, and
Thank you, sir.
very good.
I'm motivated by your videos only. So just I started at November. I worked as a faculty. One of the faculty joined software. He done a PhD at WIT College, but due to parents' problem, they after working 2 years they got from that back
How many
వచ్చేసాడు
years
company.
did you work as a faculty? 2 years, is it?
2019 November I joined, and I resigned at January 26th, but the principal not recognize me. He don't expect me. So faculties are very less demanding. More demand is there, but no one is joining that. So I at that time I more demotivated. So నేను ఎంతగా అడిగినా కూడా బయటకు పంపిలే కంపెనీలో నుంచి. నాకైతే ఏం ఒకేసారి పోలీస్ కంప్లైంట్ ఇచ్చేద్దామా అనిపించింది. అట్లా అసలుకి బయటకు వదలడంలే అసలుకి. సో ఇంకా ఆఫ్టర్ అట్ 26th February I directly made to the CEO of the college. సో నేను నాకు కంపల్సరీ నాకు వదిలితేనే నేను వర్క్ చేస్తాను, లేకుంటే ఇది కూడా అప్పుడు కూడా వర్క్ చేయను అన్నా. అప్పుడు ఇంక CEO ఒప్పుకున్నారు. Then give the notice period of 2 months, and I get relief from last month April 30. So I come to my native around, it will take 3 to 4 days and shifting that all luggages, and so I started all completed at that time only. I started doing project at May 9th and I completed within 10 to 15 days. And I started interviews attending on Friday itself. After completing that project, I started attending interviews. It's like a miracle. I didn't expect like that. Within just within 3 days, I got 2 offers. Like it's a miracle.
Very good.
And calls will be the just like too much calls.
Pouring, pumping. Right?
In that Naukari resume, I upload only on Friday. Got success will be the 600. In that 105 actions and calls me around 105 calls I got.
Excellent. Guys, so these are the success stories in front of you, and many more people are able to crack the interviews. If you don't know how to upload your CVs, get in touch with Madhav sir, and our team is going to be helping to increase the number of calls, guys. And as per these suggestions, also you need to know ETL very well. Day one onwards, I'm telling, only reporting is not sufficient. You have to know ETL, data warehousing, and SQL Server is backbone for everything. And I'm also planning to start Azure classes probably in the month of June. It will start. So if you guys are planning to learn Azure, so it will be 1 month course, 1 month, 40 days course. You can enroll for that. And definitely you will be able to get into the IT industry, and with the proper courage and proper knowledge, without, taking a risk, you will not be able to, come to anywhere, right? So you need to take the risk. And I have to tell you one thing, many faculties, they're highly educated people, but only thing is that less salaries. And we had a college in Vizag, Raghu College. So lot of one faculty, got the offer. Then remaining faculties, much more people have resigned in that college, and now they have taken the course and they got lot of offer letters, not only from here, Anantapur, and from lot of colleges. They have done PhDs and MTechs, but the salary was only 20,000 rupees, 25,000 rupees, right? People who are learning under them, they're getting 30, 40 lakhs of salaries, and the faculties, was getting only 20,000 rupees per month. All the faculties, telling you resign and come, so that you can easily get into the IT industry with good packages. We are there to support you guys, all teachers, because being a teacher, I love you guys. Please, you have to come onto the stage and look for the some more good opportunities which are going to be there for you guys. Clear? So, Chalo, thank you so much for your time. So, the meeting ID will be given in the bottom of this, the description. So, please, subscribe channel, and you should be able to look forward to some more content in this YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. So thank you guys once again for your wonderful, words and motivation to other students. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.